In this video, we're going to be looking at ways to recognise different phrases and clauses. Let's start with a brief recap on phrases and clauses. And if you want to find out more about these in more detail, then head over to our website where there are lots more videos. A main clause is a group of words containing a verb and a subject that carries out the verb. It makes sense on its own as a sentence. For example, the squirrel ran up the tree. Some children are dancing. A subordinate clause contains a subject and a verb, but needs to attach to a main clause because it cannot make sense on its own. They usually begin with a subordinating conjunction. Look at the subordinate clauses in bold. Although it was raining, Zane rushed outside to play. You may get to see some sheep if you visit the farm. A relative clause is a type of subordinate or dependent clause that gives extra information about a noun or a clause. They usually begin with a relative pronoun. Becca, who had just turned 10, was having a garden party for her birthday. My brother is excited about our holiday to Rome that is planned for next month. An expanded noun phrase, otherwise known as a noun phrase, is a group of words that modify and give information about the noun. They can also include determiners, adjectives, and prepositional phrases. That superhero with the yellow cape. The happy waitress in the restaurant. Expanded noun phrases do not contain any verbs. Now let's have a look at the first question. What is the grammatical term for the underlined words in the sentence below? The stripy zebra in the grassland is looking for water. What is the stripy zebra in the grassland? Is it a main clause, a subordinate clause, a relative clause, or an expanded noun phrase? Look closely at the underlined words here. There is a noun, zebra, and information about it, which includes a determiner, adjective, and prepositional phrase. The underlined words do not contain any verbs. Therefore, this is an expanded noun phrase. Hoo-yah! Let's take a look at another question. What is the grammatical term for the underlined words in this sentence? Anna kept yawning because she had to wake up so early for running club. Is because she had to wake up so early for running club a main clause, a subordinate clause, a relative clause, or a noun phrase? Pause the video and press play when you have an answer. How did you get on? Did you look closely at the underlined words? In this question, there was a big clue at the start of the underlined words. The word because is a subordinating conjunction, and subordinating conjunctions usually begin a subordinate clause. This clause does not make sense on its own, and it needs to attach to a main clause, which is Anna kept yawning. So the correct answer is option 2, a subordinate clause. Well done if you got that correct. Hoo-yah! Now it's time for our final question. Write down the name of the grammatical term shown by the underlined words in this sentence. The chocolate tray bake, which was made by Sanjay, was decorated with sweets. You may wish to write your answer down on a whiteboard or a piece of paper, or you may just wish to say your answer out loud. Pause your video now and hit play when you're ready. Do you have an answer? Excellent! The clue in the underlined words in this sentence was the word which. This is a relative pronoun. The underlined words are giving us more information about the chocolate tray bake. Well done if you wrote relative clause. It's important to note here that relative clauses would normally be marked by commas, dashes, or brackets, but this question deliberately left them out to make you think. So well done if you got it right. Hoo-yah! I hope this video has helped you to recognise different types of phrases and clauses. If you'd like more help with phrases and clauses, or any other English concept, then take a look at the Twinkl website where we've got lots more of these videos.